won tonight. Obviously, a small story, really, in big Man United won. Little Liverpool got the victory, though, tonight, didn't they, Thomas?
Wow. Yes, we did. We did. And it wasn't anywhere near as good as Man City, but I'm not bothered about performances now. I just need to start getting points on the board and consistent ones. I thought we were very good in the first half. For the first 42 minutes up until Joe Gomez decides he wants to try and karate kick Jared Bowen, I thought we were fantastic. I thought this was a really big game for Darwin Núñez. I thought he was so dangerous. On another day, he's got a hat-trick. On another day, that left foot half volley from the edge of the box flies into the top corner. It just weren't his day. He still got his goal. I thought he was fantastic throughout the game until he had to go off with a little hamstring issue. The substitutions were what really let us down, but I was expecting that. We've got so many games coming up and our squad's so thin that I'm expecting Klopp to start pre-planning the substitutions now. So seeing Thiago go off, seeing Carvalho go off, seeing Núñez go off. I think it's supposed to be set.
You mean that in terms of irrespective
of
score?
Regardless of them three were our best players. Them three on that pitch were the three best outfielders that we had. You could argue Firmino was in there as well. Taking them off gave West Ham all the control because the players that came on didn't do their job. They were really put. Fabinho, who done so much good work against Man City, has now undone all that good work with a absolutely shocking last 30 minutes. Declan Rice took it past him 7 times. 7 different times. Fabinho ended up on the floor. Without James Milner, it's 1-1 and it's a completely different story. So praise James Milner.
Mate, 2 games running, he's done something and done some things for you guys. And we were watching the Liverpool game. Obviously, watched the full first half, and then properly I was watching quite a bit of the second as well, to be fair. And the way I kind of viewed it was, and I want to make sure I say this in the right way. I think you were good in the first half. In the second, you were rickety. There was still West Ham probably should have scored some goals in that game. There's still a lot of improvements needed, I think, at Liverpool. It wasn't like a flawless performance. Like they scored some goals,
They had 2 good chances. They had the penalty, but we've got the best goalkeeper in the world, so that was no issue. His stats for penalties are ridiculous, which surprised me as well. But should they have scored? They had the chance at the end, which Milner blocked. Apart from that, I don't think they were really stretching us. They were really creating anything dangerous. I thought our centre backs, bar his moments of madness, Joe Gomez and Van Dijk, were good again. Trent for the first half was very good. Second half, he started to switch off a little bit. So thankfully, Harvey Elliott came on to give him that support. It wasn't a fantastic performance, but we're not going to get fantastic performances every game. This was a result that we needed. This was more of a 19-20 result where we took our goal, we took our lead, and then we held them off, and we were actually able to trust our centre-backs and our goalkeeper for the first time this season and not worry about them making a mistake or costing us and being nervous. I know the ground and the atmosphere was a little bit tense in the last 15, but the way the game was going, I wasn't necessarily worried about it. It was just one of them ones, weren't it? It's a weird one. When Jordan Henderson comes out of that game as one of the, best performers, that's when he sort of realised how weird of a game it was. But I can't complain. 3 points.
I just want to interject really quickly. I get that. A few people saying, what chances did West Ham have, Terry? And in that logic, Terry, all shots on target, they should have scored. See, again, I'm not talking necessarily about shots. I'm talking about openings. So there was an opportunity twice where Antonio's running through on goal. Now, one of the times he tries a weird step over and nearly broke his own leg, right? Better quality. This is the thing about sustainability. Better quality players can punish you in those scenarios. And it's a case of the reason why United did what they did tonight to Tottenham. They've been allowing it all year, Spurs. Spurs have allowed teams to get in behind them and create chances all season. They didn't let Everton do that, especially in the second half. That's sustainable. Arsenal don't allow very many opportunities against them. That's sustainable. The same as Man City. You can get them a little bit, but not the frequency that I felt West Ham were getting behind your midfield and creating opportunities to create chances. They were poor delivery, but a better quality team will punish you. And Liverpool can still make the top 4. You're still in my top 4 predictions, but you're winning league titles, winning Champions Leagues. Those are the differences in margins for me. So I still think that's really what you got to focus on getting better at.
I don't think I'd agree for the season as a whole, but in this game, I'd only say that happened because Fabinho came on and was so bad that Declan Rice just started to target him, started to isolate him and run past him because Jordan Henderson was very good against Declan Rice today. Declan Rice didn't get much joy against Jordan Henderson, and he didn't get much joy against Thiago. In that first half, they had nothing. But in the second half, you bring on Fabinho, Curtis Jones, who that's his first appearance of the season. They just start targeting you, and the space starts opening up. But that's where you trust your defense.
There you go. Tom, good win tonight, though, my friend. Top man for coming on, having your say and waiting so patiently. I appreciate it, mate. Speak to you soon. Thank you very much indeed. I had a random message on WhatsApp